Hey, I am back. Update on the giveaway. So I reached out to the winner. Once again, if you didn't see the stream, it's Boji777. Said to send me an email, and the person did. So just talked a little bit. Just asked to send me a screenshot, just confirming that they were subscribed to the channel, which of course they are. Boji, I hope you're watching this. Then they asked me a question. Would I ship internationally? It's something I hadn't considered. I mean, I had considered, Canada and Mexico, of course, but I hadn't considered overseas. But I didn't make any rules either, so I felt compelled to say, of course. I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to suddenly make up a rule where I'm not going to ship out. I mean, it's a little bit more in shipping, but it's fine. I mean, it is what it is, and gonna keep my word. I mean, I the only rules I had were that you had to comment on the video, and that you had to be a subscriber. And this person lived up to their end, so I'm going to live up to mine. So talked a little bit about what Boji likes with comics, and mentioned I'd be making this video, and likes both Marvel and DC. Favorite characters: Wolverine, Spider-Man, Hulk, Batman, Superman. So pretty straightforward. Like really, I would say most of us, if we're going to talk about like superhero stuff, almost all of us are going to have some, Batman, Wolverine, Superman. I mean, those are like, for anybody who's collecting comics, I'd say 90% of us are going to have some of those characters as our favorites. So that's good too, because that helps me. I asked about favorite artists, and the reply was Alex Ross and Jim Lee. Again, both legendary artists. I think if most people are given their top 10, they're going to probably have those guys on their top 10 somewhere. Then asked about if there's anything that Boji doesn't like, and this is where it gets interesting to me. Mentioned that Boji said new to comics and really just kind of getting into comics, so there's nothing like out of the picture, that wouldn't be wanted. But it got me thinking. And then it just asked about graded comics. Some people don't like slabs. I like both. Just asked if was are you like anti-slab? Because I don't want to send slabs to someone and have them just crack the slabs out, crack the books out of the slab to read them or something. So said they're new to comics and only have raw comics so far, but they really want slabs, specifically if they could get signed comics that are slabbed, and those signed comics would stay in the PC. So I was thinking about this, and there are reasons why you do YouTube things, and there are reasons why you talk about comic books with other people. And I think there are certain things that if you're into comic books as a hobby, there are certain things you want out of the hobby. I mean, we all have the thing, chasing after collectibles that we like. Any collector of anything feels that way, that you're trying to kind of find the things that and there's a certain excitement when you do find something that you really have wanted for some time, and especially if it's very difficult to get. So Boji's in the Philippines, and I was thinking about it, and getting slabbed books in the Philippines is probably difficult. Just trying to send back and forth to CGC would be very difficult. It's already difficult. It's difficult when you're in the U.S., and I know it's even more difficult if you're in Canada, just due to fees and things like that. It's already expensive to send books, and the fact that Boji is a a new collector, this stood out to me, and I want to foster this hobby in other people, and I want to make sure that it lives on. When you look at the books behind me, these are from the 50s, some 40s, and these have probably been owned by, well, at least one other person, probably 4 or 5 or maybe even 10 people owned these and took care of them. And and part of what we're doing when we're talking comics is hopefully we can help others to find the things that they like, and what they want to collect, and what really inspires them, or gives them that thrill. And so my original thought was I was going to just send a slab and a couple raw books, but that was pretty much for other collectors who maybe have been doing this a while, just something cool. But my thought has changed on that, and I what I really want to do is it's kind of my goal now to really help Boji and send some stuff that might be more difficult to get, and that I hope again kind of fosters that love of comics and keeps somebody going on collecting and sharing the hobby with other people. So based upon what the replies I got, I kind of knew a couple of things that I was going to send right away. So I got some raw books that I'm going to send. Remember, Boji. Sorry, I was going to dig one more out that just kind of came to my mind. Hold. Okay. So I'm gonna send a stack of stuff, and I was kind of like thinking about this, and based upon the replies of what Boji likes, it said Superman, Batman, Wolverine, Hulk, some others, and really likes Jim Lee, and really likes Alex Ross, and is really on the hunt for signed books, slabs. So I was going to try to touch a few of those bases. So, Boji, if you're watching, here's what you're getting, and anybody else if you're curious. So, sending out an Absolute Superman #1. The original cover on that, and I'm going to send out an Ultimate Wolverine 1 year in with the new Ultimate Wolverine design. This is the variant. I think it's I can't remember who did the variant, but that's a really good one. A lot of people are liking that. But also, in kind of in the Superman vein, I'm going to send you one of my favorite artists, and when I've done an episode on. How about an Action Comics 1080, the Mark Spears from the All In? This is relatively new. Mark Spears cover, which hopefully you like Mark Spears. And then I got a stack of these, and I've been including these with eBay purchases, but I'm going to send it to you as well. But Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Redder. You'll be getting those raw books. And then I got a couple really cool things that you're getting, and I think you're going to like these. So, you're getting an Absolute Superman #1 Jim Lee foil, and in a 9/8, fancy Mylar cover, because that's what I do. And you're also getting a Return of Wolverine #1, CBCS 9.8, and this one's signed. It's signed by Jay Leaston. He's the artist and the cover artist and the artist. He's the artist of this run, actually, too. So, Yeah, you'll get a signed slab to add to your collection, and a really cool Jim Lee foil, and some other really cool books to read. Hope you don't have those. I don't. Hope you like them. And yeah, again, thank you very much for entering. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks everybody else that entered and watched that video and participated. Thanks for the people who jumped in the stream last night. Always fun to talk to some people. I know it's on YouTube. It's just kind of like one way. I'm not able to let anybody on the stream, and I'm having trouble starting with the StreamYard. It's my Google account. It's not allowing me to use it for some reason. I have to look into it. I have to figure out what's going on. But yeah, I'm going to pack these up today. I'm going to have to take these to the post office. Normally I just kind of drop these in a box, but I gotta go to the post office. I don't know when I'll get the first chance to do that. They'll be boxed up, and as soon as I can, it might be my lunch break tomorrow. I'll try to go over to the post office and ship these off to you, Boji. And yeah, anybody want to comment? Or like the video, or if you want to hate the video just because you didn't win, I mean that's fine too. Or yeah, or whatever. But everybody, please congratulate Boji though. Like it's we need more people to get into the hobby. We need people to collect comics because comic books take patience, and it takes you need to read, and you need to go and find a physical form of some of this thing, and this thing has value, and it's important, and has been important to generations of kids and young adults, and now adults. And so yeah, like trying to grow the hobby where you can, I think is a good thing, and I hope that helps Boji along and his comic collecting journey. And Boji, I hope you start a YouTube channel. I mean, and I hope you go over these books, maybe your first video when you do it. Again, we want more people to love comics the way we do, and to to share in the hobby, and to make sure that it doesn't die out. I mean, there are a lot of kids who are just totally not interested in this. Another thing, I had someone reach out to me on eBay. I sold a comic today. Actually yesterday. It's already boxed up, but and the person reached out to me. It was a parent who bought a slabbed Doom 1 foil that I had sold, and was asking me about, like, it was a slab. It's a 9/8 slabbed, fresh slab. I think you probably saw it on the stream when I opened it from CGC. But was just asking some questions just about the grade, and how do they know that it's the thing. Was there peeling, and I just had to assure no, it's in the case. Everything it's totally perfect, and will remain so as long as you keep the slab intact. And just had to remind it's probably not a comic for reading, but I'm going to throw in another comic for free, a reading copy, because they're buying this for their 12-year-old son, and that he's interested in comics. So I was like, wow, I kind of wish I didn't package it yet, because I would put more in. But yeah, just encourage them to reach out to me if they had any more questions and stuff. But another good thing. So great to see young people getting into comics, and we should all hope for that and help people, like on their, and encourage people. Like, this is something where you don't want to take a giant crap on people when they're first starting out on what they like or what they're into, or anything. We should be encouraging people to read comics, and to love comics the way we do. Anyway, off my soapbox. Hope everybody feels the same way about that stuff. But that's all I have. Yeah, congrats once more to Boji. Thanks everybody for entering. Thanks for the subscribers. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you could like the video, drop a comment. It always helps. And yeah, next giveaway won't be till 500 subscribers, but we will get there. We will get there. Anyway, thanks everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope all the people in your life are doing well, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Cheers.